My long-awaited book, Astrology Realized, is finally available and waiting for you at Amazon and other online retailers. Get one for you, your loved one, or as a gift. All part of your fabulous journey to understanding astrology. Enjoy. Hello, fabulous Cancer. Welcome to your horoscope for October 2013, general overview. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. This month, lunar activity, as always, is very important. But what's special about this month's lunar activity is a lunar eclipse that takes place. Now, the moon is your ruling planet, and she does speak to a lot of the changing feelings that you can go through, or changeable feelings that you can have in any given day or any given phase or period of time. But given that this is a month of a lunar eclipse, that in general would just denote an important time for you, because it tends to denote a time when all of a sudden maybe what was hidden from you, what was hidden for you, all of a sudden you see. It's almost as if emotionally you get to have a new start. You add to this the fact that this month we've got a new moon and the lunar eclipse happening in what astrologers like to call angular houses. And these tend to be sensitive points on a chart, and when they are activated, it does denote a lot of activity, and it does denote major changes as well. For you specifically, this has to do with hitting very close to home, hitting to your foundations, but also looking at how high is it that you are going and if you like where it is that you're going. In particular, what I am seeing this month has to do with career, especially as you start the month, and the first 3 weeks of the month seem to be dominated very much about where it is that you want to go, what it is that you want to do, and what changes it is that you need to make. And it does look like you are really readjusting a lot of your relationships, especially when I look at the later part of the month. It's as if people that you've had bonds with for a very long time, some going way back, maybe some people you would even say were there at the beginning of, whether you want to call it your career, or whether you want to call it the path that you're on right now, where it comes to your aims, where it comes to your accomplishments. It seems as if those relationships are the ones that are going through transitions, and you're being asked to welcome in new elements, new people. Now, this isn't always going to be a conscious decision on your part, but I do think that for a lot of Cancerians out there, it does look like it's you actually deciding who it is going to continue on this journey with you, who it is going to walk with you, is going to help you most to get to the goals that you desire most. Now, I'm not saying this in a materialistic sense necessarily. They do say business is business. But I do think that while you do have that sensitivity, at the same time, it's okay to acknowledge when you're ready for something new. You're ready to work with someone new, or you're ready to have new role models, new influences come in. And that seems to be a very strong trend for you. And this is going to involve you, as I said, going through at least one or two uncomfortable moments. But for most of you, it's going to be a decision that you make, and it's going to be something that you wrestle with, and you decide to go ahead with it, have some new starts. And it does look like for a lot of you, actually, it's going to be initiated by, whether you want to call it new opportunities, new possibilities, new contacts. And for others of you, this isn't necessarily going to be a conscious decision. It isn't that you're taking the initiative. It's possibly the other person that's taking the initiative and saying, okay, our working paths together need to now go their separate ways. And it looks like the more that you hang on, the harder you make it for yourself, and you really don't need to do that. You can be grateful for the role that they played and understand that this needs to happen so that the next opportunity, the next chapter, the next phase can begin for you. But I actually see that starting for you before we really have people exiting your path. It is a big career month, as I said, especially in the beginning. It looks like it's very important where it comes to your success. It looks like there's a lot of drive on your part. There's a lot of determination. You're looking at who's going to stay with you, who else you need on your team, who else you need to travel with you in the direction you desire to go, who you need to impress in particular is a really big question for you. But for all this, it does look like whoever is there, the new opportunities, new people are very much supposed to be there. And whoever isn't, you can be grateful for the role that they played in your career development, no matter what it was, no matter how you went through it, or no matter how it seems that it needs to now come to a close, you can feel a sense of gratitude in your heart, because I do promise you that the experiences you've had, you will look back on for a very long time to come. And because of that ability that you have to reflect, you will forever benefit for your experiences that you've had. And now as you welcome in new career experiences, new opportunities, I don't know if I said new enough, because I kept referring to people that you're letting go. And yes, that is a factor. But I don't want to minimize the absolutely amazing opportunities that are also on offer for you this month, where it comes to your career and where it comes to your progress. You're working hard and you're achieving great things. Thank you for watching. It'll be a great month. Be fabulous and enjoy.